All right, what's up? We back with another guest, a new guest in the hot seat. Right now I'm here with
Just Will.
Just Will.
Jess.
Jess. Spell it.
Will.
Just Will.
On all social medias.
What's Hustle 365?
Every day of the year. You feel me?
Gotta be hustling 24/7.
365.
Okay, so we were just speaking a little bit. You said you're from Michigan, right?
From Michigan originally. I've been out in LA for about 6-7 years. You know, just hustling.
Born and raised in Michigan?
Born and raised in Michigan, just north of Detroit, called Pontiac. Yaktown in this bitch.
Yaktown in the building. So for people like me and my audience who've never been there, what is it like there? What is it like growing up there?
It's Midwest, man. So you got all 4 seasons. You know, it's cold in the winter. Everyday struggle, same old. You know, a lot of factory workers. I mean,
What type of factory?
Cars. You know, where I'm from, Pontiac is the actual the Pontiac Firebird and you know all that. So Detroit, you know, Detroit Motor City. So Pistons, Lions, disappointing teams. The Red Wings.
When did you move out here?
2014, came out here to sew up a production, working on film and TV. And I ain't really like that lane. I've always been an artist, so I'm a writer, musician, and a writer, for a poet for the most part. So came out here and just been going with the motions.
So the production gig, that's what led you to come out here originally. Yeah. And so when you got out here, what was your kind of first impression of LA, Hollywood,
Disappointment. Yeah. Like I tell people, it was like going to New York for the first time. You hear all these stories coming from a small town, like the big city, and how glamorous and it is, and you get out here and it's homeless on the street. It's dirtier than you thought it was. I thought roads paved with gold, and it is the land of beautiful people, though.
Yeah, definitely.
You can throw a rock and hit a dime, so that's a good thing.
As far as everything else, you felt there was what were you expecting, I guess?
Well, just I didn't think it was gonna be as, for lack of better words, grimy as it is. But it's cool. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else doing what I'm doing, But it just wasn't. Everybody can't live on the beach.
That's a fact.
Everybody can't live on the beach, and that's just what it was. So, whole lot of roommating, whole lot of switching up spots, moving from here to there. I wasn't entirely disappointed. The job was good. Paid well. You gonna make more money in LA than anywhere in the world. It's fun.
Out here.
Yeah. So, if you got to hustle, you can make it.
So you said you came out here for that, but you're an artist at heart.
Yeah.
And so when you say artist, what type of artistry?
Well, primarily writing. I've been writing since I was a youngin'. I probably won a Scholastics Award for the first time in 3rd grade for writing. So that just transitioned to music. I was doing the music thing. I wanted to transition out of the music and get to more like a career of longevity. So I started messing with videos and editing. So I took that upon myself to lock down a job out here doing editing for productions. I worked with Headline News, MTV, different production companies, and I just, I was just so engulfed in the artist way out here. Like, there's so many artists out here. So it just put me in these circles where I just couldn't deny my raw talent. So I
kept coming back?
Kept coming back, yeah. So I started off, there's a place called DPL. You ever heard of it?
Haven't.
The Poetry Lounge is in West Hollywood. Some of the biggest names in music and poetry have set on foot on that stage. Actually, the host of it was Sheehan from Def Poetry Jam. And they just took me in. I started doing that more, and I started honing the craft of spoken word. So I really took it upon myself to do that. I created a thing called the Never Ending Verse. So I own that.
What is that?
The Never Ending Verse. Exactly what it is.
It never ends? Like, what you mean? You just keep going forever? off the top of the dome, or is it just like you can write forever?
The original concept was to create something that I could literally sit here and start reciting the verse to you and never stop. So I have that. I can do that. But the ultimate goal is I bought the neverendingverse.com. So I haven't launched it yet because I already have the piece. So I want to take it on and promote the piece, and then I'll launch the website, and then the website will be created through verses that I'll just add to over and every day, or maybe not every day, but continuously add on to the verse.
It's just gonna be a domino effect after that.
And you could just go on. It's like if you, whoever your favorite artist is, if you could go and read their notebook, you know what I mean? You can actually see me create the verse. And
That's dope. That's fire, actually. It, it'll be. Are you gonna film it? Somewhat. I was about to say it'll be dope to see you creating in your.
Yeah. So my ultimate goal is to go perform it, and when I'm there, put part of the verse online with the people. You know what I mean? So or after or whatever. But I want it to be able to where you can track my progress. Yeah, progress.
Go ahead and drop your social media one more time. So that
Hustle 365. That's HUSSLE 365 on all social platforms. Hustle 365.
and so also while we're talking, you mentioned you dropped a children's book.
Yeah.
A children's book. That's fire, bro. We are constantly, there's babies being born every single day. So they always going to need to read some content, all that type of stuff. Before we get into, what the book is about, what kind of led you to,
I had a daughter about 12 years ago. I got a 12-year-old. And just, I'm mixed. I'm black and white. Her mom's black and white. We used to call her Panda. So the concept is the adventures of Prince Panda. He's got a sister, which the sister was basically based on my daughter. And I just wanted something that I could engage with my daughter with. And so the book is the Prince learns his ABCs, and he wants to do them with his sister. Her name's Princess. And so he asked her to join him, and they make a beat as they do it. So it's like an interactive book. Everything rhymes, and every word is like less than 5 letters. So it's good for children's memorizational and learning skills on writing.
what's the age you would say that?
I say it's all ages, maybe like 4 and up. But I have grown folks that send me videos of them doing the book. Yeah.
That's some shit that go viral real quick. You get the news stations or somebody to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta put a bigger push behind it. But for now,
hello, we have a face popping in the video.
Hello, I was just curious what's going on.
Definitely. It's popping in. No, you good? Yeah.
Say hello to the world.
Yeah. So I was saying that is something that'll go viral.
Yeah.
News stations, everybody, and you were saying.
I was saying that I need to put a bigger push behind it. I did my first release. I probably sold 200 books in the first month, and since then I'm gradually getting more people. But with the pandemic going on and lockdown, it's hard to get out and actually promote. But once the curtains raised a little more.
Now's a better time than ever because, everybody's in with their kids and it's virtual, all that type of stuff. So if we can somehow get it to people's households, maybe set up a website or something like that.
Well, the greatest thing is it's on Amazon. So you can go on Amazon right now, Adventures of Prince Panda, get it for you and your kids to have a sing-along. It's a really cool concept.
Go ahead and drop your social media one more time.
All right, it's Hustle 365, HUSSLE 365 on all social media.
And before we go, I have this last segment called One Piece of Advice, okay? And so what I'd like for you to do is give one piece of advice to people that are looking to start their own book.
Okay.
Children's book.
Yeah, my only advice would be write it first. You can talk about it all day, all night, but until you do it, you don't have, the vision could be there, but you got to put the work in. So just be ready to put work in, All
right, there you have it, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Definitely make sure you tap in with my boy. Go ahead and drop your social media one more time.
Hustle 365, HUSSLE 365 on all platforms.
And then, y'all stay tuned in while we switch out for our next guest. All right. Appreciate you, bro.